what we saw. That was the true face of despair. I mean, we can't call it that. What else could we call it?
Extreme!
Oh man, my adrenaline's pumping right out of control.
I can't take it.
Do we have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm sort of dark, awful, secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or is that this the case? A dark, awful, secret society type of bear?
Well,
You know, I'm putting us in a upstanding young citizen like me if there is such a genuine order
Hey,
or deal. It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying fit quite together.
Shit.
You don't know who put well, that was that right there. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course, we can't cut free of the outside world. Be trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, right? Well, I'm sure you'll learn the mysteries of the school you're thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, this is wonderful, how we all get to live here forever.
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning behind there, just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Oh, sorry, I say everything. I said everything I've got to say. I need to save him out some fun for later. And like that, he was gone. He left us there overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. And after that, even after he was gone, we stood there forever unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Oh, we just lost our sense of time. We were all too scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
just a second.
Can I talk to you for a second? She moved in closer and whispered in my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen,
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out who the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me, myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. Actually, sure, most certainly did cross my mind. Maybe not your mind, but definitely my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
it's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision, that's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't say something like that. I mean, there's no way you could know that unless you're a psychic, because we don't know what your ultimate thing is. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However,
Even if you can't ask her, you can still infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
so...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave a dying message proved it. She didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway,
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can press move past because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No, I'm not great. I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgiving them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she relieved the small smile. By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh well, I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding, I just have pretty good intuition. Did we finish chapter 1? Yay! Oh god, 3 people died. Fudge. To be continued right now! You got an item. It's a spare baseball present. Goody me. I'm sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Monaco?
Listen to me!
Hey! You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go and get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like you said? I imagine it'd be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
Hey, come on.
Hey, dude, shut the hell up. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened. Roll credits.
I see.
It must have been tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would have been much harder. Plus, I've decided that I can't turn away from her death. Monaco. Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't going to help anything, right? If we work together, I'm sure we'll all make sure we get out of here.
You got it!
So you just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? Huh? We already are working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Not that that's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
Well...
But if we work together against a mastermind, nobody has any reason to do something like that.
Stop talking.
Keep telling yourself that. It'd be over in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy, like it or not, that's not simple. What you mean?
Are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we have ever expected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be a well-defended, and modified it to fit their desire. They've created the mastermind, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're all providing for whatever they need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned to the last execution detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may come at a great risk.
So
Then, what are we supposed to do? Anyone who's truly want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you, and win the game.
No.
No.
What?
No what? I don't
I
want
can't
to live
take
if
it.
this means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone.
Huh?
Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because...
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no difference from us killing him ourselves. But
So,
if we hadn't voted for him, then we would have all died instead, right? I realized what I was saying like halfway through it, at the end I picked up the voice. That isn't what you wanted, is it?
it would seem.
No, she's right. If we heap that kind of blame on ourselves, you'll turn into a full-fledged maniac. Clear, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leo, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We have no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would happen to us if we ever refused. And in the end, it would be Marquita who utterly killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it to the mastermind.
As such, soon the doors to the dining hall. Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now
Sorry.
pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear, so be well aware of your actions. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night.
What was that just now? He was saying that it's our own fault for what happened. That's pretty cool,
Don't
man.
fuck with me.
That piece of crap. Who does he think he is? Okay, well. And so the day drew to close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates. Seika, Junko, and Leon. But that was just the beginning. Our despair was only just the beginning. Chapter 2. Boy's Life of Despair. Oh boy. I woke up the next day to find my uncle normal morning announcement, and then he called us to the gym. What's he going to do to us this time? We're practically frozen in fear, but the headmaster was determined to get us involved in his little game. Now, with the goal in mind, he began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now reach way up and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
Doesn't that feel great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure you stay healthy. You're the one keeping us stuck inside. Well, don't sweat the small stuff. That's just my motto. Oh, I sound pretty cool just then. Don't you think? Did you fall in love with me, or am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writing agony for? So, what do you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise. Just to make you exercise.
Hey!
If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you'll be uncover the secret of the assassin's fist. But passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness, the power can be yours. That sounds like some kind of junk in the middle school teacher would have come up with. It doesn't matter. Oh, just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise? Of course not. Do you think the kind of free time on my hands? Okay, so then. Now to make an announcement. Every time you've overcome a class trial, here's at Hope Peak, the whole new world will be opened up to you.
What the heck?
A whole new world.
You guys?
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to simulate you. Besides, I know how you kids with your ADD and ADHD, I gotta keep you motivated.
Very
So go ahead, look around all you want, enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. Second floor.
Could it be?
Is he talking about a way to get
I
outside?
wonder about that.
That seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
Well, we don't know till we look.
Hey,
Whatever he means, it seems like we have to search the school one more time.
You hear me?
Okay then, let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone will meet back up and at the dining hall, and we'll share what we have found. You're basically a one thick pony, you know that?
Got it!
More like a staple food source. Now let's get moving. Seeing the world is signal, everyone's scared and left the gym. Yep. Oh, there it is. Lost doors have been opened. Went by a new world? So what's up there? It's the second floor of the school? Some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's gotta be some here. A pool.
Just a second.
Oh, Monaco. Hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool! There's a pool here. A pool, a pool, a pool, a pool. You don't have to keep repeating it. I got it. And a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Say, cuz gotta go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. It's real recited the issue. Ultimate swimmer, so. Second floor is opened up and the living area has grown and a number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit things have become much more comfortable
Do
for
you
us.
understand?
If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad. Hey Churl, have you checked out the pool yet? No, I don't like wearing swimsuits. Yeah, you do seem like the type who might want not to be in the kind of stuff. But still, it sounds like the locker rooms here have all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe we'll give it a try. So a little stronger. To make it stronger, I say you have to say come kind of expected.
Yeah.
But I'm not even brave enough to set a foot into the locker room. Huh? Don't you want to go into the locker room? It's not that I don't want to, it's just... I get it, she's afraid of locker rooms. That's very much fun. Oh, hold on. 23 coins.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess I needed your handbook to get into this locker room. Really?
Of course.
Really? If you want to unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook access card related to the next door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boys' hand guide can open the boys' locker, girls say goes for girls. And that's the bottom line. But what if someone opens the door and then someone else just sneaks in? Anyone who commits such atrocity will be punished without mercy for this. Okay, that's what the gun's for. Be dong dong dong.
Just a second.
I bet it really hurt if I get shot by that thing. Oh, no, I think I'll just be a little worse than usual. But what if it happens? Someone loans their handbook to someone else. A boy could borrow girls and girls could borrow. It never occurred to me to think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, well,
I
that's
got
it.
it.
Time for a new rule at this moment. Leaning out handbooks is strictly prohibited. There, so now nobody can give the ebook to anyone else, right? You look at that, you're kind of genuine, kind of genius, right? Because my brain is 100% con. Oh. I do not imagine anyone who would have lent their handbook out in the first place. After all, they would most likely be held responsible for anything that that person might use during the handbook.
So,
But, you know, they seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
Of course.
It's because you're all teenagers! Happening, I'll maintain our... In that case, I would like to ask you to keep the same close eye on our dorms. Some men and someone decide to share a room, there would be nothing stopping them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself.
Yes.
I don't care what happens in your private rooms, but by force or by cunning, do whatever you want.
just the worst.
I hate you so much.
See ya later.
Okay, so the new regulation on place. See you later. Okay.
Ah,
Man, this stupid bear is totally gonna ruin my mood. Maybe I just take a dip to cheer
you
myself
got
up.
it.
Someone's gonna die in the pool. Right now. I'm calling it. Someone's going to either drown or be stabbed or throw their body to pool. Something like that's gonna happen.
As for me,
There's nothing I hate more than getting water in my face.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'll pass this time. How come when you're all in fuck, there's nothing better to do, go for a swim to put you out of it? I'm sure that only appeals to you. Why is there exercise equipment in here? of course, the picture so I can interact with. That's an interesting poster. I believe someone put this in the school, but is it really okay to put something like this here? Lockers. Don't expect to see a normal pool. I had to zoom in twice for that. A life card? Another classroom.
I see.
Must have been what they meant by a new world. I should probably take a really close look around. What's this hallway for? There's nothing here. That's weird, isn't it? Library. But still, this library is most interesting. What's interesting about it?
Stop talking.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. You must be pretty happy to have all these books around you, Honcho. Not particularly. Nothing really caught my attention so far. Indeed, there's a plethora of books. There is true, but the content seems lacking. Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section? Comic books? Young adult section? That stuff's a waste of time. I've seen what you write, Miss Sawyer, and talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more than worthwhile. My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all. Oof, the lady does protest too much, methinks. I bet you're secretly into boy-on-boy action. Boy. I don't care if it's anime or cartoons or fanfic or whatever. It's all filth, throwaway culture that has been trashed and forgotten by half a decade. Well, you shouldn't be in this game, miss. I'm just saying that right there. Just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I don't like it. I'm gonna throw up. Go on and insist me if you insult my honor. It's really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it. Okay, well, let's just ignore them. It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I'd like to do much reading in. I'm absolutely shocked! How come? They all have books here, not one copy of any of my works. Yeah, well, why would they have comic books in the library? Plus more fanfic is just porn drawings on a bunch of amateurs. Don't you dare get it, not at all. Oh, I do get it. And with a face like yours, anyone could tell nothing you do is worthwhile. Sort of you want about me and judge my cover, but now it's here to purge me at all. What you see before is up here, but then blah 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 blah. Okay, I'm done with you two. I really don't care if they die. Looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. Looks like this library has been neglected for pretty long. As nice as school is, there is a charge to keep his business strange. Dear God. What is this?
Indeed.
It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read our people's mail without the permission.
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave it here without finding out what's inside. Okay. Broke the seal element, pulled out a signature in there. A felt paper, what's in there? Executive office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as I know the word. I just get something. Institution of higher learning with full government support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major field of study. However, Hope Peaks Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. The decision was not made easy, but serious issues beyond our control make it necessary. Make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope Peaks Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. Everything I've said is coming true so far. That we're years into the future and the academy doesn't exist anymore, along with the world be put into absolute chaos. Sincerely thank everyone for your support over the years. For now, we await official government authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? The contents of the letter are quite interesting. It would seem Hope Peaks had stopped functioning as a school, and judging by the amount of dust the letter has collected, it doesn't seem it would have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say that it is at least a year old. So you're saying Hope Peaks Academy closed down at least a year ago? Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But what would that mean if it closed when I got here a few days ago? But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school really had shut down, don't you think it would have been in all the newspaper and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before we got here, I mean, stuff like online, the school never said anything like this.
So, in other words...
That must mean that that must have all been part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real.
However,
if the letter is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down. That would make a nice, simple solution, it's true. But then, what about the other part? The decision was not an easy one to make, but the serious issues beyond our control make it so that we must take it for carrying the itinerary up indoors. What do you mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any other connection between what's happening for us now? If there are two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a successful clue on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find more details. So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. The mastermind's motive If we can't figure out why we're here, why would they make it imprison us? Oh. Wouldn't that be enough to get rid of us? Or... God, why not? Yep, okay. It's some kind of archive. All I see in there was stacks of old books and files. I can't imagine what business you would want to have in there. That's true, I don't really want any reason to check it out. I still want to go in it, though. Oh, I'm just gonna go through the same thing again. Well, no, I would definitely still go through. Is that a laptop? It looks like a laptop. The laptop's pretty old and covered in dust.
So...
It's broken. I tried pressing the power earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. If it's broken, then there's nothing I can really do about it. What about the computer programmer? They would know a lot about computers, would they not? Just saying. Anyways, now I have a pretty good idea of what's going on the second floor, but I didn't see anything they didn't come into existence, right? All we'll do so. Okay, better head back to the dining room as soon as possible. Why? Oh, real convenient. We're gonna talk about what we found!
Listen to me!
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how did it go? Did anyone discover any interesting new things?
Yes, indeed.
No, there's a library.
Okay.
And a pool. A freaking pool. And a locker room filled with exercise equipment. There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right.
I see!
Hey, well, hey, there's no reason to get all slucky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery.
Quiet down and listen!
The warehouse and the bathroom on the first floor of the dorms are now open.
You hear me?
And the warehouse is clucked full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. Go ahead and serve yourself to your girls whenever you feel like it.
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo.
Okay, what about... Hey, way out of here. Do you know anything like that? Okay, well...
What? What?
There wasn't anything in the warehouse that could have used to get out of here? Unfortunately, no. Not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
Stupid people.
What?
Forgot... or the warehouse, or whatever the hell.
Fucking around.
We're still trapped in this piece of crap school. We need to find a way out of here. Out now. There's no point in taking out your anger on us. Adaptation is key, yes. For now, we must each find a way out to enjoy our circumstances.
You piece of...
Whatever you say. For now, let's just continue our investigation and let whatever we find discover
So
something.
then,
So, are we done for today?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess so. That was weird. I don't know why we zoomed in on that.
This has such soon the door. Okay then.
I don't even have a choice to go out at night, even if I wanted to. Do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I can't say I'm super good at. And my grades are totally average too. My flexes are okay, not great, not awful. I can get into decent college where I can make a few friends, maybe even find a normal girlfriend. Where exactly am I? Where am I? I understand that now. Well, if it's just one giant copy-paste, I don't have any imagination, a perfect average
You
cardboard
see
cutout.
what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
What?
Good morning. Get ready made... Oh, I wanted to let you know that your e-handbooks have been updated. New regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
I mean, you must... Right now, I need to hurry up. I'm gonna check just to make sure. Okay. Nothing new.
Hey, Makoto.
Hey Makoto, morning. Good morning, is everyone alright?
Yo, yo, yo.
Nope, we're still waiting on the R2. You know, surprising, but strange that he's not here yet. Knowing Taka, I imagine he is trying to get the king of tardiness up and out of bed. I'm sure they'll be here soon enough, just be patient.
Let's see.
I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem, which is... I am thirsty.
Hey, come on.
Well, the hell's that a problem? Would you make me some tea? Huh? Milk tea, if you'd please.
Well,
Why me?
let's see.
Your roundish figure reminds me of the owner of the coffee shop I used to frequent. Is that a reason?
This is fine.
I can feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please.
Oh.
Okay. Apparently unable to refuse his order, he struck out to the kitchen. Thank you for waiting. Finally. You could make more for the rest of us, you know.
There's no way to think about
I
this in a
pathetically
common
decline.
sense kind of way.
You're not my type at all. It's about the law of casualty, basic instant act and reaction. Well then, if you don't mind. A small smile placed across her lips as she held out the teacup delicately in her hand. Wait. She cocked her head to the side and threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall.
What?
What the? Hey, what are you doing with my little rabbit? Wait, rabbit. I hate this kind of tea. I don't understand.
Yes, indeed.
Imagine if we were at a coffee shop. Just any normal everyday cafe. I sat down and ordered some tea. Then they asked me, would you like some lemon or milk? Now, further imagine that I reply, yes, I would like milk tea, please. In this case, although along with my tea, they'd bring me a small container of milk, yes. But this is not for me. I am among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process from the outset. It's just overwhelming scent that way. Adding milk or lemon right now, right before you drink, is like dousing your fries in ketchup. Mere condiments. Whenever you look at a cafe, the first review at their menu to see if they offer the proper style of milk tea. And I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add milk during the brewing process. If I had to describe our shared reaction we just heard, I would have to go with wide-eyed delivery. They want to, without trouble, to make you tea, and you wanted me to go even further. Yes, I realize it could be a bit of a hassle. Even in cafes that offer proper milk tea, it is always more expensive than simply tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, but surely. Why even bother creating a menu if you're not going to offer the highest level of quality? Well, we don't actually have a menu.
You little bitch.
That does not matter. Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine.
Say what?
What? Okay, you're the piggy. We'll be bragging out. I do love. You were like a total different person just now.
Shit.
You were a complete psycho there. I knew there was more to her when I first met her. I'd hate to have her as an enemy. Seriously, man, she's one scary chick. Did her door slid open and the lights storming in? But bad news, everyone. There's a mystery afoot.
Huh?
No, please, not my character. I like that character. It would seem he refused to leave his room. I stood there pressing his doorbell over and over again, but he never showed himself. Maybe he just wasn't there.
I think maybe...
I'd like to think so, but I'm worried something might have happened to him. What he meant by that, he didn't have to say it to everybody else to me. That'd be good, yes, but look for him.
Listen to me!
And all I just wanted to suggest the same thing.
What's your problem?
Stop trying to one-up everyone. Okay then, I'll go check his room one more time. I'm gonna keep on hammering that doorbell till we get a response. Very well. And then the rest of us will go check the rest of the building. Yeah, before, you know, too late. Aren't you here to help look for Rebecca? I have not had my tea yet. Huh.
As for me,
Until my thirst is satisfied, I do not have an urge to do anything. If you are in a hurry, feel free to motivate her to move faster. Okay. Let me see, what's going on? Well, nobody's seen Monica this morning, so we decided to go look for her. What? Oh, that's not good. However, and this little piggy needs to. I have a holy erect to deliver proper milk tea to master. To bless his undying swine with such an honor, I swear, will serve you with all my heart and soul. Oh, good. Good luck with that. Keep it to reality for himself. Okay. Yes. Leave the kitchen. Any luck? No, it's no use. I keep banging on his door and nothing. Come on already, open up! Can't figure bust on the door hitting that hard. Relax, it's nothing compared to what Sakura would do. It's really awesome, you know? If she really wanted to, she could tear down the door to shreds. I see. Well, she is the ultimate martial artist. She might actually be able to do it. I've been knocking long enough. I think it's safe to say it's not here. I think you're right. Okay, let's go look for him.
yeah.
Okay, good luck.
Yo.
How's it going? Did you find him? No.
Hey, come on.
Ah, man, where did he go? He got his head stuck so far up his butt. Who knows what he's going with him? Figure maybe if he was taking a bath or something.
By the way.
So what about you? You a morning bath guy, huh?
Hell yeah.
After spending up all night riding your hog, wind up your face, and nothing better to do to dip. The hot water loosens you up in the heat of your soul, gets you heat up, buddy puppy. Sure thing, I'll have to take your word for it after all.
Why?
What are you doing? You know what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah.
You guys gotta explore themselves, you know? Come up with me next time, you'll see. I'll think about it. But I mean, it's not like you're writing... It's not like you've been writing your hog here in school, right? Okay. Oh, this is a shame, isn't it? We're gonna lose the character that I cared about. At least a little bit. Dang it, I don't wanna lose him.
Hey,
So you thought to come here too? Hmm?
so
If you think about what Abarka was so interested in yesterday, you probably guessed right now, right? Hmm? Yeah, what's interesting again? Archives. Of all the things I imagined, this most definitely wasn't one of them.
What are you doing?
I'm fishing. What does it look like I'm doing? I'm trying to read, so if you could be quiet.
Oh, sorry. Wait, no! What are you doing here? Everyone's super worried. We've all been looking for you.
Who asked you to do that?
Because we're all supposed to meet up in the morning and eat together. We made a promise.
Yeah, we sure did. Can you not do that again, please?
A promise? Can't I get a second's peace and quiet around here?
Click shut and slowly stood up and through the side shadow. One of the others must have heard me yell and start showing up one after another. Veronica! This is where you've been hiding. What are you doing here, man? We were so very concerned. Well, you had no reason to be. I was just reading. I've never read such a corpse novel before, but it might just prove useful at some point.
Well,
What are you reading? A mystery novel.
well,
Wait, you're gonna use what you're learning in there to betray us? Don't be stupid. Yeah. It's just something to keep in mind. Yeah, what?
Naturally.
If I decided to fight, of course I'd come up with something original. Otherwise, this game of ours would be totally boring, right? It's not often you get to be part in such a high-stakes, high-tension activity. So, if you're going to do it, you have to make sure it's entertaining. Sort of just set chill down my spine. So a nervous smile on his face as he spoke. He looked like he was actually enjoying himself. Turn this right. What the hell do you mean, a game? That's effed up. But it is a game. It's a game of life and death, which could have only one winner, and that's all that there is to it. He is right. It's a zero-sum game.
are you okay with this?
It's a part of the game theory, a mathematical model. In game theory, it's what you call a zero-sum game. In this type of game, in order for one person to gain something, another must necessarily lose something. In other words, it's a situation in which participants must comply for position or resources. Ah, you mean like an elimination match.
Actually,
Entrance exams, sports tournaments, job openings, most social interactions fall into this category. Everyone must scramble to obtain something which is limited. For you to succeed, someone else must fail. This also applies to school life when you've been subject to here in this case. Our limited resource is only one of us can successfully become the black one.
So, in other words,
So this game was designed from the beginning to force one of us to try and defeat all the others. That can't be what they had in mind. That is what adaptability is so cool. For those who want to escape, we just have to disappear. There would be no reason to continue playing the game.
what?
But why would I want to stop playing? It's just so much fun. Smiled again as he spoke. His smile filled with evil intent. His twisted face into something not human. It sounds as if you are not acknowledged, even though the possibility that you might lose, am I right?
Naturally.
Oh, of course. You do not speak like the others, exactly what I would expect from... Oh, it's just normal arrogance, isn't it?
just a second.
You talk like that, you were just ended up like the dead.
Not possible.
I won't. It's simply not possible.
You son of a bitch!
You know, I still can't just believe it.
What?
Believe what? That an uneducated, brain-dead, useless piece of garbage like you survived this long.
Piece of shit!
Don't make me repeat
Like I
myself.
said, I won't die. You just keep saying that, but... Oh, don't bother arguing with him. For him, the concept of losing simply does not exist. He is the ultimate perfectionist, after all. A boy raised to succeed from the day he was born. He considers victory his destiny and has lived his life accordingly. Tests and challenges are merely ways for him to stand victorious, even if it is a life and death situation. Is that not so, Barnacle? At least one of you seems to understand.
Isn't it wonderful?
Is it because I am the same as you? Games are merely meant to be won.
That's enough.
Are you trying to suggest you're on the same level, close to vulgar mouth of yours? Oh, well, I do apologize. Anyway, let me just say this to all of you. You all need to try harder if an opponent isn't going to give in their best. Where's the fun for me?
No.
That's a terrible thing to way to look at it.
It's
This
because...
isn't a game. Our lives are on the line, and you know, to kill your own friends is
That's horrific.
It's horrific. Friends? Who decided that? Huh? We're not friends. No, quite the opposite. We're in competition. We're enemies. But you know.
What?
But what? Stop trying to force your contradictions on me, and just accept what I'm telling you.
Come on.
Yes, you have something to say it. Otherwise, keep your mouth closed.
I'm sorry.
Oops, sorry.
Stop fucking around.
Get off bullying people like that. You can't fight back. You want to try that on me? So you're back to pretending to be friends, huh? And how long do you think that's going to last?
Piece of shit!
F you.
What?
Is that all you can say? It's unfortunate. You would waste your breath on such an empty gibberish.
You son of a bitch!
That's it, you're dead.
Just a second.
Hold on, just calm down.
Piece of shit!
I am calm!
Ah.
How is this calm? Anyway, I don't have any more intention on working with the rest of you any longer. To cooperate during an elimination game is, well, frankly, it's a waste of time. And I hate wasting my time. Waste of time.
Not possible.
Engaging in friendly group meals is just out of the question. Someone could easily poison our food. And I'd rather not become part of the Last Supper just yet.
Shit.
Quit talking.
Goodbye.
All I'm saying is that, ultimately, you're all free to do whatever you want on your own. Goodbye. Without a second glance back, he left. There was anything I could do to keep him from going. His way of thinking was just beyond anything the rest of us could comprehend. Was he serious about all that? He was, without a doubt.
Don't fuck with me.
Well, F him then.
Maybe.
But what he said he might not necessarily be wrong. I mean, you can say for someone who won't poison our food. Hey, come on, you too, Toko.
Anyway.
Well, it's not like anyone would care even if I was gone, right? Actually, I bet all want me gone. You think I'm disgusting? None of us think that. You just think you don't think that. I know some people like to play their victim, but this is just totally out there. Why do I keep yawning? I don't know. You think I don't, but I do. You want me gone, and I'm sure the rest of you want the same thing, don't you? Honestly, I would, because I'm kind of sick and tired of doing your voice. Hey, wait, Toku, wait! Oh, just let her go. Once she gets going like that, there's nothing you can do to get her back. Ultimately, breakfast came to an end without answering any questions. Everyone head back to their rooms. Jeez, I'm tired already. But I don't think I have time for the day off, or need to get myself going. Finally! This gosh darn time for some free time. We've had 2 free times this entire game so far. For the first chapter, we have twice, and that was it. And one didn't even really count because I didn't even get to choose who I wanted to talk to. I had to talk to a specific person.